SMS is harder to filter and monitor because there are really a lot of protocol level gaps. So SMS was designed as a carrier utility and not as an enterprise communication channel. So there are really no standard APIs for organizations to be able to inspect or hold or filter messages as you will be able to do it with email. There is also the fact we have a lot of BYOD environments. The second that we're talking about a personal device with access to corporate data, then you cannot really create more rules on what the person can do with a personal device. So, we cannot really be talking about intercepting native SMS either on iOS or Android. There's also this carrier fragmentation, and there's so many carriers, and then that we're talking globally. So even if one carrier will be able to do filtering and all that, then by the time that that company has been able to block all these smishing links, then attackers can just rotate and create other links that will be way faster than this block list can update. And one thing that I have experienced myself is that the lack of evidence. So as we know, digital forensics on mobile, so mobile forensics are very difficult to have access to, especially for companies. Anything that is really outside of a governmental institution, recovering an SMS post incident is very difficult, if not nearly impossible. So users will delete these messages, and without having that history, without having those timestamps, then you are really missing a big chunk of the story. I would also add that these are smishing messages are something that are sent directly to the user. So we're not talking about gateways or anything that you need to go through before you can actually send the text message. So and you cannot really block them because these are the same ones that are being used by your banks or being used by retailers and many other legitimate organizations.